open your laptop, you know you have work to do. And then, within maybe 10 seconds, you're watching a video about how deep the ocean is. And the crazy thing, you didn't even decide to do that. It just happened. That moment, right there, that little hijack. That's not you being lazy. That's not you being weak. That's your brain doing exactly what it was built to do. And once I explain what's actually happening inside your head when you procrastinate, you will never look at it the same way again. Okay, so here is what most people think procrastination is. So they think it's a time management problem. Like, you just didn't plan your day well enough. You need a better schedule. Maybe a planner. Maybe a color-coded calendar. And sure, that sounds logical. But psychologists will tell you that's completely wrong. Dr. Tim Kekel, he's one of the top researchers on this, spent decades studying why people procrastinate. And his conclusion was, basically, procrastination is not a time problem. It's an emotion problem. What does that mean exactly? It means you're not avoiding the task. You're avoiding the feeling the task gives you. The boredom, the anxiety, the feeling of not knowing where to start, the fear of doing it wrong, that low-key dread that hits the second you think about it. Your brain feels that discomfort, and it immediately looks for an exit. And this is where it gets interesting, because inside your brain, there are actually two systems constantly fighting each other. On one side, your prefrontal cortex. This is the part responsible for planning, long-term thinking, discipline. It's the part of you that says, okay, if I study now, I'll pass the exam, I'll feel great, future me wins. And on the other side, your limbic system. This is the ancient emotional brain, the part that cares about right now. Comfort, pleasure, safety. It's the part that says, yeah, but YouTube exists. And here's the thing, the limbic system is fast. It reacts in milliseconds. The prefrontal cortex is slower, more deliberate. So in most everyday moments, the emotional brain wins before the rational brain even has a chance to argue. You didn't choose to open TikTok. Your limbic system just moved faster. But that's not even the craziest part of this. Let's talk about dopamine for a second. Because this is where it gets genuinely wild. Dopamine is the chemical your brain releases when you expect or receive a reward. And most people think it's just the pleasure chemical. Like, you feel good, dopamine happens. But it's more specific than that. Dopamine is about anticipation. It's about the hit of something rewarding coming your way. And here's the problem. Social media, games, YouTube, these things are basically dopamine machines. Every scroll, every notification, every new video, tiny little dopamine hits, rapid fire, unpredictable, which, by the way, is even more addictive. The unpredictability is the whole trick. It's the same reason slot machines are so hard to walk away from. Now, compare that to studying, or writing that assignment, or doing that project. The reward for those things isn't immediate. It's days, weeks, sometimes months away. Your brain doesn't really feel it in the moment. No. So when your limbic system is comparing TikTok versus textbook, it's not even a fair fight. Think of it like this. TikTok is junk food for your brain. It's engineered to taste amazing instantly. Studying is like eating a healthy meal that only starts benefiting you 3 weeks from now. Your brain, left to its own devices, is always going to reach for the junk food first. And look, this isn't a personal failure. This is literally just how human brains were wired. We evolved to prioritize immediate threats, immediate rewards. Because in survival mode now, issue is that our environment has changed massively, but our brains haven't caught up yet. But here's where it gets even weirder. And this one honestly messed me up when I first read about it. Your brain literally treats your future self like a stranger. There's a study where researchers put people inside brain scanners and showed them images of themselves right now, images of celebrities, and images of themselves aged by 30 years. And when they looked at future them, the area of the brain that activated was the same area that activates when you think about a random stranger, not yourself, a stranger. So when you're procrastinating and your brain is like, hey, future me will handle it, it genuinely doesn't feel like a sacrifice, because future, it doesn't feel real. Future you is basically some random person who you're just passing a problem on to, which explains everything, right? Why you say, I'll start tomorrow so easily. Why deadlines feel fake until they're 3 days away. Why you know something is important and still don't do it. It's not weakness. Your brain is working exactly as designed.